This one's brought to you by Jimmy's Dick Names. Come on down. You got a dick, I got a name.
He's never not named a dick he's seen.
That's true?
What'd you name Liam Dafoe's dick?
Willem Dafoe?
Yeah, that's what I said.
His name is probably
This anaconda.
It's like if you see a snake and you're like, is that dead or alive? Oh, it's alive, but I'm confused.
So you'd name it Bayonetta?
I would name it Dickahedda.
Oh, gross. That makes me uncomfortable.
Welcome to PJC, everyone. This week with your returning guest, Jimmy. Dane's here too. He's
Hi,
just
I'm
laughing.
Dane. We do Would You Rathers and other fun things, right?
That's right. On these
I feel like
evenings.
we've gotten real loosey-goosey the last couple weeks.
With what?
Just everything.
It's a formula. Formulas are meant to be broken.
I feel like we need to have company to be like, oh no, we're good proper boys instead of just yakking at each other.
Well, because we get spinning yarns for too long, and then it's like
yarns.
It's like, oh, we need to start the episode, but it's been 20 minutes.
We get too in our own heads.
We do Would You Rathers and other fun things. Do we say that?
Yeah, my name's Dane.
I'm Jimmy.
And welcome to our podcast.
Hello, it's funny.
It's a podcast.
If you can't tell, we're very funny.
I'd like to thank Brad T. Jonas for
we're gonna get the ending
image.
out of the way right now.
I'd like to thank Jordan for the theme song you probably just heard.
You just finished listening to it. Did you like it? Yes, you did. The answer's yes.
I'd like to thank me for being here.
I'd like to thank you for being here too.
And I'd like to thank Jimmy for being here.
Thank you.
Jimmy, I think you're the one who's been on every single episode. I don't think you've missed an episode.
I don't think I've been sick. I've been pretty sick on some.
Yeah.
Dane went to Alaska for some, but I did not go to Alaska for
any of them.
So
unequivocally, you've not gone to Alaska.
That's like when you look on an IMDb page and you're like, you see like the two leads, and one of them's in like 233 episodes, and one of them's in like 232, and you're like, what the fuck?
What happened?
What happened to one episode?
Someone got pregnant
for one episode.
Somebody had a baby.
One of those fast babies.
Somebody had a fast baby. Have you ever played Dead Space?
I loved it. It's one of my favorite games.
There is a enemy in there that is a flying rocket missile baby. They're like little dead babies. That fly around and explode.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Yeah.
I played Dead Space 1 like a bunch of times.
Oh, yeah?
And I played Dead Space 2 maybe twice, and I didn't play Dead Space 3.
There's a Dead Space 3?
I heard that it was a departure and not that good.
Oh, dear. Well.
As much as I love Dead Space, it has a problem because it's like the best gun is the first gun.
Yeah.
So, but then they give you a lot of other guns, but why would you ever use them?
It's a gun ceiling. Our first Would You Rather
comes to... Would You Rathers.
I said that several times.
I just want to remind our listeners.
Listeners, this week we're doing a theme.
Are we?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's Sam's internet pile. All the Would You Rathers.
They're all Sam. I thought we exploited Sam's piles.
Jimmy, Sam's pile is turgid and ceaseless.
Ooh, it's uncomfortably hard.
It has depths we have not yet plumbed.
Okay, let's plumb them like some sort of black bird.
A very funny man that I met on an improv retreat. When I asked for internet Would You Rathers.
Uh-huh.
He went on the internet and just went on a site and just copied and pasted them all.
Didn't tell us
Until I started like really digging in there.
We did that Detective Conan work.
Detective Conan Pikachu.
That's right. They're the same.
And there were like ads stuck in there.
Oh yeah. We didn't have to detect that hard.
Some of them are real weird, and some of them are pretty good, and some of them are they're just nothing. But
is that what we got first?
No. I picked some of the really good ones.
That's good.
Our first one from SIP.
What?
Sam's Internet Pile.
Oh. Okay. I'm on board.
We went from the SIP.
Let's just take a sip of this tub water.
Would you rather have your own personal chef or your own personal butler?
Ooh, what does a butler do for you?
Cooks food.
Wait. No. Wait. Uh-oh.
It can. A butler can, but probably wouldn't make
Let's
as good.
say he doesn't.
Well, no, because it just wouldn't be as good.
But I
That's
feel
what
like
a butler does. Alfred does that for
cooks?
Batman all the time. Eat your dinner, sir, he says.
I feel like if I was a butler, I'd be a pretty fucking banging cook. If all I did was serve a man.
Yeah, I mean, I think the spirit of this Would You Rather is that the butler doesn't cook.
Yeah, he doesn't cook. He don't cook. None
food.
None food, though.
None left beef.
All he can provide you is a none left beef pizza. That's a meme.
It's an old meme, but it checks out.
But it checks out.
Yeah, so, I mean, it both of these things feel weird to actually have for me. Like a servant in a way.
I mean, you're paying them. The magic money is paying them.
Yeah, in this case, it's a magic money.
Yeah.
Because I can't afford either of these things.
Well, it's also just like, I mean, like in these situations, you assume they're live-in,
yeah.
So you have a mansion to put them in. Like we don't have that.
No.
Here at Casa de PJC,
we'd have both of our butlers just sleep on the couches
in the tub.
In the tub,
but on floaties. So that
air mattresses. We got air mattresses.
Yeah, and life preservers.
I mean, at this point, Chef Jack from Jack in the Box is pretty much my personal chef. I eat way too much Jack in the Box.
He's got a big ball head.
He do.
That's
and a pointy
full of
nose.
Secrets.
Secrets about
burgers.
And I guess teriyaki bowls, those are still there, but nobody's getting them.
Man, I walked by a Jack in the Box the other day, and it had like a promoted item that just looked so disgusting that I couldn't even believe it passed any checks and balances to be like printed on a fucking 5 foot window display thing. There was no P sound. It needed to get made.
Just glistening.
It was like
sauces spilling.
I think it was like a fry thing. It was like one of the fry. Munchies.
Oh yeah, a fry mess. They've been serving fry messes,
but this one was like it had like an egg on it or something.
They're like, we'll just throw some gravy and fucking melted cheese on some fries, you idiots. Eat it.
Hey, but that sounds good.
This time it's got an egg on it, so it's extra clingy.
It's extra rich. Some people like to put egg on their pizza, and if you like that, that's great, but I don't.
Not for you.
That was one of the... We were talking about life hacks before we started.
Yeah.
There was a life hack, Dane, where somebody they took a bunch of hot dogs. They cut the tip off.
Just at the start, a life hack that involves a bunch of hot dogs. I don't know how much of a life hack that is.
Now just fucking wait. They cut the hot dog like in half, and then they cut it down almost all the way longwise down these halves now.
Do they think that a life hack means you actually have to hack at it?
Well,
because that's why they cut it in half?
Perhaps.
Oh, okay.
It is yet to be determined. So then they put a toothpick in the cut half, and they spread that shit out, and then they have 5 of those, and you put those 5 in a star shape in your frying pan, and you turn up the heat, and then in the middle you fucking crack 3 eggs. And that's the fucking life hack. And that's it. And you put that mess of fucking calories on your plate, and you're eating 2.5 hot dogs and 3 eggs for breakfast. They tried to garnish it with like a sprig of parsley, but it did not look good.
The sprig doesn't pull it back.
It doesn't pull it back into the fucking realm of reality.
Now, are you taking out the toothpicks?
So funnily enough, in this video, they didn't take out all the fucking toothpicks.
So you're eating toothpicks.
What are you supposed to do?
What a good
That
life hack.
is the quality of food the butler would make.
You
life
also
hack eggs.
You also told me about a life hack where they bend a nail. They put the bent nail into a drill.
Yeah, they fucking ruined lots of tools.
And then they use the bent nail drill to bind 4 pieces of wood together with wire.
With like metal wire that you couldn't just do with your hands, I guess. I don't know why you need to bundle 4 small pieces of wood, life hack gods. But now you can if you ruin your drill and a perfectly good nail.
New game. New game. Unnecessary life hacks.
Oh, I like it.
Okay, if you want to never have a dry sponge again.
Go on.
You get a gallon of milk and you dump out all the milk.
Okay.
So you've got an empty gallon of milk. You turn that upside down and then you duct tape that to the wall and you put a little hole in the bottom of it.
Okay, I'm with you.
And then you fill that with like water or whatever. And then that drips on your sponge all the time. Life hack.
I like it. Okay, here's another one.
Yeah.
All right, you get a cardboard box.
Right.
And I'm
already saving time.
You get your X-Acto knife.
Okay.
And you saw off all 4 of the lids. The lid things.
So you've just got a square ring?
Well, a square box.
Right. And then okay, so it's just an open box.
You leave the bottom.
Okay, you leave the bottom.
Because the bottom is okay. And then you
fill it with kittens. Life hack.
You put sponges that are dry on the bottom of it.
Okay.
And then you do that again. So you have 2 of them.
Okay.
And then you dump water into that to moisten all the sponges.
Sure.
And then you put your feet in them. Water shoes. Your feet will never be dry again. Water shoes, trench foot, water shoes.
Need it.
And they're clean because they're sponges.
Got it. Okay.
Life hacks.
Have you ever felt like somebody was looking behind you?
Go on.
So here's a life hack for you.
In case I don't want that.
You get 2 phones.
Okay.
2 state-of-the-art cutting-edge phones.
Okay.
You get some duct tape.
Okay.
I think mine are going to have a lot to do with duct tape.
It's everywhere.
You turn them on.
Mm-hmm.
And then you Facebook Live stream on both of the phones that are duct taped to your back. And then whenever you need to, you just hop on Facebook and you're like, oh, that's what's going on behind me.
Wait, why do you need...
Life hack.
They're both taped to your back?
Well, just so you get a broader...
I like it.
Range of vision.
I like that. You're just live streaming your back.
Yeah.
And then if you need to, you're just Twitch streaming.
Well, okay, let me be clear. They're not facing your back. They're facing away from your back.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
No. I just mean what your back sees. Back sees.
The inside of your shirt.
Sees.
Your back sees the inside of your shirt.
Yeah.
So let me be further clear. Not only are they not facing you, but they're on your shirt. So that's your phone shirt from now on.
Okay, how about this? Better life hack, because they're going to fall off your shirt. You duct tape them to your skin, cut a hole in your shirt.
See, now we're hacking life.
Now we're hacking clothing also away. Like all of your shirts just have like an inverse butt flap kind of thing, like there's just a rectangle coming out of the back.
Life hack. When you've had a hard time lifting the flap of your shirt to let your Facebook phones C. This is what you do. Mm-hmm. You get one of those light shade pull cord boys.
Yeah, chain.
And then you get a top hat.
Go on.
And you put a Lego motor in the top hat that's triggered by the chain.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And then you tie fishing line to the back flap of your shirt to the Lego molder, Scully.
Yes.
And then you, not only are you saving time on lifting the flap, but you're also steampunk AF, which is very popular and very in vogue right now.
I like steampunk. I like Rube Goldberg machines. I like body-based science.
Excuse me, Jimmy, Rube Goldberg life hacks.
Oh boy. Here we go. All right. So here's the deal. So your personal chef.
Are you bringing us back on track?
No. This is a Rube Goldberg machine.
Oh, okay.
Because it's gonna your personal chef starts making your breakfast, which is the hot dog and egg thing. Because he's a bad one. He's not magic. You pay him not enough. He grabs the frying pan from up high. It's tied to a string. That string unleashes a mouse that is dead set on eating this piece of cheese that is across the mansion. Now, it knows about this because you've left a trail of cheese crumbs for it to follow. It's very, very hungry.
Yeah.
So it goes all the way across the mansion. It gets the cheese. Once the cheese, enough of it has been eaten, you will notice that the cheese is tied to a string that is tied to a helium balloon.
I do notice that.
So when the mouse has eaten enough cheese, the cheese will weigh not enough. It'll weigh the correct amount for the balloon to raise it up. When the balloon hits the ceiling, it's going to hit a pressure plate that will trigger an alarm system to wake up your butler.
You have both in this situation.
Yeah, I have both in this situation.
Oh my God.
And this is just enough time for breakfast to be ready. Because it took him the mouse a long time to eat all that cheese. So he wakes up.
Your hot dog star.
He's like, "Your hot dog star, sir." And Jeeves is like, "Yes, thank you. I'm Jeeves. All butlers are named Jeeves or Alfred. I'll eat it." And then the butler, the chef is like, "We'll both eat it." And then they lean in close.
Oh, no.
And then they start kissing. And this activates...
boner.
Which activates a light switch, turning the lights off so that we can all J.O. in peace and silence.
So this is a J.O. life hack.
Yeah, a J.O. life hack.
New game. All life hacks we come up with from now on have to facilitate jacking off.
Okay.
I'm joking. I don't want to do that. That's weird.
You
No.
You buy 10 fleshlights.
Done. Life hack.
1 for the mouse, 2 for the butler and the chef, and 6, 7 for you.
For you. Get a drone. Put a flashlight on a drone.
That's going to exist soon. Fucking fleshlight. Hey, I just need to, real quick, I just need to have a drone fucking jerk me off.
And then you put on VR glasses and you are looking through the drone's camera.
Wait, looking at yourself?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's real masturbate. That's real self-pleasure.
Well, I don't think I'd want to do that.
And nobody else would either, Jimmy. It's a terrible idea.
I'm just imagining, because in VR, I don't know how much VR you've done, but it knows, it can identify spaces in the world.
Yeah.
It knows where your controllers are, right? So you could fucking put the body of a sexy human being in VR space attached to that drone.
Right.
And then it comes up.
I mean, that's the obvious one, and you went to it.
And it J's you O. No, but then listen, because when you're done...
It J's you O. Jimmy can't bring himself to say it. It J's you right O.
It J's you right the fuck O. But then when you're done, it just turns back into a drone immediately, and it's like, that'll be $40.
That'll be 40 drone bucks, please.
And then
we
you're
have
just
our own currency.
But it's way too soon after. you fucking finished. And then you're just like, oh God.
You're in that phase where you're like, I don't want to look at any of this anymore.
I could have done this for free.
I could have done this with my 6 other fleshlights.
I'm rich.
I've got a butler, a chef, and 6 fleshlights. I don't need to pay a drone.
They're all in love with each other. It's a weird robot mansion of sin.
It's like
debauchery.
It's like a soap opera meets Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Meets, I don't know, Batman.
Meets soap.
Meets soap. It's very clean.
It's very clean before we can get very dirty.
So with a chef, I feel like I would eat healthier because I'd be like, chef, only make me good food.
And he'd say,
chef,
boss.
Chef, only make me good food, chef. My chef would be a drone.
A VR drone feeding you VR food.
No, it would be real food.
I somehow, all of a sudden, inexplicably decided he was the mouse now. The chef is the mouse. He's got it's like Ratatouille, but smaller.
Okay, your chef is a mouse.
But he's like, coming right up. And then he takes like 5 hours to cook me up like a sandwich.
Cook you up a sandwich.
He's little.
Gotta fire up those grills for this cold deli sandwich.
If you had to make a sandwich the size of a bed, how long would it take you?
Probably like 2.5 hours.
If you had to like cook it and figure out how to flip it.
What am I cooking in this sandwich, Jimmy?
It's a toasted sandwich.
Why is it a toasted sandwich?
It's grilled cheese. It's a grilled cheese sandwich.
It would be way less time if it was a grilled cheese sandwich. The main difficulty there is flipping it.
Yeah. So how are you gonna figure that out? Drones?
How am I gonna?
It drones?
Yeah, it's gonna be drones.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, it's gonna be drones.
All right,
it's drones from stem to stern.
Drones all the way down.
The world is built on drones, James. I gotta tell you something that you may not realize.
I thought this was a comedy podcast, not a Let's Get Too Real podcast.
Let me just swing around my chair and turn my hat on backwards and get real talk with you about like STIs and college and how drones
and drug use. In the future, drones will drop off your drugs.
Drones already drop off your drugs.
Can you get weed delivered via drone yet?
I bet if we looked hard enough on the dark web, we could.
The dark web full of fucking... You can get... It's not
full
drone...
of fucking...
All right. There's a service right now where you can just get wine delivered to you, or like any alcohol delivered 30 minutes or less in certain cities. But what if it was drones? But what if... drunk drones driving themselves to drink.
So what you're proposing, the Black Mirror episode you're proposing is alcohol via drones.
Yeah. I want that Black Mirror in my airspace.
New game. All things. You take a thing and you replace one thing with drones and it's a new Black Mirror episode. That's the game.
Okay. Charlotte's Web, but the farmer's a drone.
Black Mirror. Good one. Very good. The beach, but each grain of sand is a drone.
Fly up to the sea. I thought you were going to say, but Leonardo DiCaprio was a drone.
Oh, I've never actually seen that movie.
It's shitty.
I have it on VHS.
Well, let's watch it, but let's not watch it.
So a bottler would keep me organized, and it would keep me on time.
A bottler.
Oh,
he's a robot. Butler.
Yeah, the drone's a butler. Now, in this episode of Black Mirror, which I've never seen either, actually.
Ever?
I've never seen Black Mirror.
You didn't watch?
I watched the first episode.
I thought whether he fucks a pig or whatever.
Yeah, and I couldn't handle it. It turned me off.
That's correct. But what about the Choose Your Own Adventure? I thought you watched that.
I did not watch Bandersnatch.
It was good.
Yeah, I've heard. Anyway, this is not a review podcast. This is a stupid bullshit podcast.
We are nothing masters at your service.
Mastering all of nothing. Oh man, Nothing Masters would be a great podcast name. Rebrand.
Oh, that's
new game.
Good.
Nothing Masters.
Let's do it for real.
Okay, let's rebrand.
Let's rebrand all of it.
Bye, PJC. That nobody can equate anything to. Yeah.
Now let's do it for real.
No, but for real. Brad, make us a new image.
He might have the same PSD file, Photoshop for you at home.
So, are you... This is nothing. I have a really hard time keeping my shit together, and a butler would help with that. But I also have a really hard time eating responsibly, and a chef would help with that.
A butler would only keep you in line when you're home.
My room would be clean.
Yeah.
My house would be vacuumed.
Yeah.
My fucking taxes would be filed correctly. Like,
butler fire taxes?
Sure. He would do he would do my paperwork. He'd do what I ask him.
Yeah.
Right?
How much is too much for a butler to do?
Well, you go to work every day. Like what's he doing?
Do you have to go to work every day?
I do.
Could your butler go to work for you?
Oh my god. That's called slavery.
No, because then you just do the housework.
If that were the case, I'd be a house husband to my own butler.
He makes the money that you earn to pay him less.
I think you just...
It's like infinite energy.
It's a perpetual motion machine.
Yeah, I just grind
of economics.
I just grind money until I can afford college. Oh, too real.
Too real. Oh. I think I'm gonna go with the chef.
Okay. Tell me why.
No. I like cooking too much. I think that if I had a butler, that would free me up to cook my own meals more responsibly, because he would do the shopping. Oh my god, he would.
Oh, you're right.
I'm doing butler. And then I'd eat healthier because I'd be like, Butler, Mr. Butler, sir, I respect you as a grown human. Can you please go to the grocery store and buy me like radishes or whatever's healthy? I don't know.
Radishes are not unhealthy.
Thank you. They're mostly water, I think.
I love water.
Jimmy does drink quite a lot of water.
I drink a lot of water.
Jimmy, what are you picking?
I think you make a good point. I wanted the chef because, like, I almost feel like having a butler around would be, like, too invasive.
Oh, you'd feel pressure. You'd feel, like, the breathing on your neck of, like, what can I do for you, sir?
Like, maybe, or I don't know. Like, I worry that, like, I would become too sort of reliant on the butler. And I would get, like, much lazier.
And you'd get mixed up because his name would be James, and your name is James. So
is that butler name?
That's a butler name.
Is that butler name?
James, take me.
Is that butler name?
James, lift me up these stairs,
it's
please.
Jeeves, or it's Jives, or it's Wales. You got Jeeves, Jives, and then you Wales. That's my joke.
Very nice.
And I'm sticking to it.
Very early 2000s of you. Then
yeah, so I think I'm picking.
Then you wail away.
Yeah, but I do like cooking.
Right,
is the problem. So I think I'm picking the bootler, and he can make my boots nice.
You don't wear boots.
I could. If I had a bootler, I would wear some boots.
Okay, fair enough.
I'd be like, buy me some nice boots, and he'd say, right away.
Yes, sir. Cool. What's our next segment?
It's no, it's Lonely Hearts.
It's the second week in a row you've done that.
Well, this time I was like, Mary is a love word, but I forgot. That was a long first segment.
We're doing Lonely Hearts.
It's Lonely Hearts.
It's a segment where we take two online personal ads, read them out loud, and then discuss whether the two people would fall in love with each other.
Yeah.
First up this week is Dane, and I'm going to read mine right now. 23. Female for male. The title is Hello from the Other Side. Ha ha ha. Yeah. This is going to be a bit of a departure because the first line hinges on it. But the username is Cheesecake Lover something something something. And the first line is, any cheesecake lover out there? We should chat. But of course, you must be talkative and won't ask for another platform right away. I'm more into personality than looks. I believe looks is just like a plus. But personality is something more important. I would love to make connection with somebody who has a sense of humor, because I love laughing a lot. I've met good people here, but, well, like old routine, don't last or get busy with life. What? Cool.
Good.
Would want to have someone pretty consistent and someone open to travel and meet up one day, because I think that's pretty cool if it happens. What's your opinion about pineapple on pizza? Everyone is hating it. Laugh till you cry face. Hey, it's not so bad though. I like it. So if you're interested to talk to a Pine, a Filipino woman, we found out.
Yes.
Well, you can message me. I don't know how to chat here. I don't know how chat here works, so I prefer the inbox message. Thanks. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So this is somebody who's like very much like this is just going to be online for a while.
I guess that's good for some people.
Yeah.
Most people want the opposite, but sometimes you gotta take it slow.
Real slow. Slow as a dial-up connection.
Now I got
beep boom, beep boom.
I got
What do you got?
I got one that might be I'm gonna dare say it might be a match right off the bat.
Well, we didn't talk about her very much.
We didn't talk about her very much. She loves ice cream.
What?
I'm just excited.
What about ice cream?
Wait, does she...
Cheesecake.
Oh, cheesecake. It's
Jimmy,
a different dessert.
were you even listening?
I was listening, but I forgot. I remembered
about
wrong.
This whole thing, and you weren't...
You know what goes good on cheesecake? Not ice cream. I was going to say ice cream, but no.
I don't think I've ever had cheesecake and ice cream.
That's right.
It's too decadent. It's
like
too
you have it
much.
on a pie. A pie is good, because a pie is... Like, ice cream's a little dense.
Ice cream can be
And cheesecake
dense, yeah.
is pretty dense.
It's too
Pie
dense.
is not so dense usually.
But what if you did a layer of ice cream on a cheesecake? I could do that.
Instead of
ice cream cheesecake.
I suppose
I'd eat that.
I'd try it.
Anyway, she seems kind of nice.
Yeah, she seems good.
Talking about the pineapple pizza is topical. If
it's toppingsical.
Yes. Yes, it is. I feel like the pineapple on pizza debate has been raging for maybe a year or two now. When everyone suddenly decided
peak
it was
intensity. It's been going on for the ages, but only in the last like couple years has people.
The last
been
couple
like,
years, the internet took to it like a duck to water. And they're just like, this is our hill to die on, not global warming, but this
thing that doesn't let people enjoy food. Do you like a food? That's great.
Just let them enjoy it.
Enjoy a food.
Just let them like it.
No,
let them do it.
Just let them eat a pizza.
Read yours, Jimmy.
Eat a whole pizza. I got excited because the title of mine is 19, female for Redditor, title, Minecraft boyfriend/girlfriend. And then she starts, so basically there are 3 requirements. Be over 18, be corporeal, play Java Minecraft with me. In return, I will give you my diamonds and my love.
Oh.
We can also talk about anime, books, memes, mental health, and other video games. I have a Discord, and it would be cool if we could voice chat while playing. I'm in the Central European time zone, so if that's your time zone as well, that would be perfect, smiley face. And that's it. However, I do want to note the top comment says, well, it's kind of awkward, but I was looking for a Roblox girlfriend.
Well done.
So this is adorable.
Yeah, pretty adorable.
It's online only, which would be a good little match.
Yeah.
She's got diamonds. She's rich. Minecraft diamonds.
Minecraft rich.
That's valuable to someone.
This first person didn't say anything about gaming, though, Jimmy.
That's true, but Minecraft is for everyone.
Minecraft is for the masses.
It's
the opiate of the masses.
Not if you don't like Minecraft, but if you can't play Minecraft, you're wrong.
You're just wrong.
Is it because of your graphics card? Certainly not.
No. Anything can run it.
You can play it on a phone. You can play it at home. You can play it on
a
the bus.
graphing calculator.
You can play it on your laughing stock shoelater. I was trying to rhyme graphing calculator. We were doing a little sing-song thing there. And I was just trying to make it work. I was just trying to rhyme graphing calculator with whatever the fuck I said.
Yeah.
You could play it on the moon.
Welcome to the Nothing Masters podcast.
You could play
this is it
really soon.
This is the rest of our lives.
You could play it in a moat. You could play it on a boat.
I think that these two would be very cute online couple together. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure that the second person would have opinions on pineapple on pizza because they are a denizen of the internet.
That's right.
The mental health thing made me pause. Why would, and not that like talking about mental health should be a bad thing, but just like that's kind of a personal thing that like I feel like you kind of got to get close to people with.
I mean, I think that's the goal. They want a boyfriend or girlfriend
true.
to talk about that true.
Talk about the true.
That true though.
God, I love that movie. Cloud Atlas is such a good movie.
It's about clouds and maps. It's not.
I mean, a little bit.
Oh, what? I got it in one.
How much of that movie have you seen?
Just the part where they're in like the stock room or something. That's it. I don't know. It's got Woody from Toy Story in there. He's fucking talking to a man. He's got like a bald head or something, and it looks like they're in the 1980s Wall Street or something. That is what I gleaned from that scene. And they were swearing. I don't know. They were in an office. I don't know. Dane's shaking his head at me, but like...
That is not a scene in that film.
I don't know. He was swearing. He looked like he was wearing perhaps suspenders. I don't know. I watched for like 1.5 minutes in the middle of the movie, and this is what I remember. And what I... Oh! You're talking about the stock scene. The Wall Street scene. Oh, like, how could I forget?
No, it's... It doesn't matter. This is nothing.
All right, here's a machine.
I've figured out what you're talking about.
Here's a machine.
Here's a machine that'll solve all your problems. You want a life hack? I'll give you a life hack.
You pop in your VHS copy of Cloud Atlas into your VHS player. Well, it's tied to a string.
The first VHS of the box set, because the movie is so long, you have to have 5 VHSs.
No, is it?
It's a very long movie.
Is it 10 hours?
Sure, why not?
Oh. You're lying to me.
I'm joking with you, Jimmy.
You're joking with your truth.
With my true. So a string is connected to the VHS.
And the string is also connected to your eyelids. So when you pop the movie in, your eyelids shut, and you just take a little nap.
That is a good life hack. If you ever need to take a nap in a hurry, just pop in the old VHS player.
The rest of your life, it's just in your pocket, not shutting your fucking eyelids, I guess.
Don't shut it. Our next Would You Rather comes to us from Sam's Internet Pile, because that's the whole episode. Hey. Jimmy.
Hi.
Answer me this.
Okay.
Would you rather be an unknown Major League Baseball player or a famous badminton star?
What is this question? Is badminton bad?
No, it's just not as popular, but you're famous.
But I'm
for
famous.
Playing badminton.
You remember when fucking before Tiger Woods, nobody gave a fuck about golf.
Old.
Yeah, nobody. And like, I stand by
ageist to Jimmy. Come
That's
on
correct.
now.
Old, white, nobody. Nothing masters.
Very rich. Very riches.
But then Tiger Woods was like, yo, golf. And everyone's like, oh, but golf. And now golf is still
You know what else helped?
What?
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, they were in the same decade.
Get that ball. That ball needs to go to its home, Jimmy. Help get that ball home.
That movie had
it's safe.
Bob Barker.
It did have Bob Barker.
And he was angry.
He punched him.
He was angry.
He movie punched him.
What?
Also had Jaws from James Bond.
Oh yeah, I met him. I didn't meet him, but I saw him. I was 3 feet away from him once.
Wow. And he's so big.
He was so big.
And you're very short.
Very little.
You're on the shorter side of a person.
Jaws, he's too big. He died from his bigness, I think.
He died of bigness.
I think so.
So in the movie, the Tom Hanks, bringing it back, true.
Oh yeah.
The Tom Hanks film Big, there was a ticking clock, an unspoken ticking clock, because if he remained big, he was going to die of bigness.
That's right. He after 7 more years, or however old he started, he would get double big. He'd turn into a giant man.
Yeah.
But he would have had a wife and maybe kids at that point if he was like, I'm gonna have sex with this older woman, but I'm 12 or whatever. But I'm in a man's body, so it's like an anime. So
it's kind of okay.
It's like the Dragon's Bride or whatever that anime was with the one that ever. There's the one. It's the dragon. The dragon
Jimmy,
maid.
You don't need to tell me.
Was like, hey, how much titty can we give this child that we're gonna say she's 1,000,000 years old? Oh. Wink. That's anime. That's what anime is.
I don't want to know what you're talking about.
It's
right
okay.
Now. Good. So Tom Hanks, true. But
so in recap, Tom Hanks, true.
So Major League Baseball.
That was another Tom Hanks movie.
A boring sport for me to watch.
Okay.
I can watch highlights when action happens, but by and large, it's a fairly slow-paced game. When was the last time you watched a baseball game, Jimmy?
I went to one. I like baseball, but I also understand where you're coming from.
It's just like you go to watch the games. If you're a very competitive person or you're a very spirited person for the team, you go to see your team and support your team. You also, if you're not into that, you go to see a baseball game for the experience. To drink the beers and to eat the dogs and smell the field and watch the skies, rocket red
get
glare,
a sunburn,
maybe get a sunburn or get too cold.
One or the other, or both. Garlic fries are the way for me.
They've done a good thing by introducing garlic fries to the whole situation.
Yeah.
Or you're a soft serve fan and you go to the games to get the little helmet full of soft serve ice cream. Gotta get that.
My dad had a lot of those growing up.
And if you were an unknown baseball player, you would have unlimited soft serve.
Oh, that's why we're talking about baseball. I forgot.
Masters of nothing.
Legitimately.
Nothing masters. We've been doing this podcast for 3 years. You think we'd be good at it by now?
We're great at it. This is funny. Listen, everyone, listeners at home. So we're your favorite podcast. Don't lie.
You don't get paid as much because you're unknown.
But you're still getting paid like a lot.
You're getting paid quite a bit of money to play baseball. And to train your body.
Is that more money than the most famous badminton star?
So I don't think you get as much. Nearly. You don't even get half at being famous for badminton, but you are famous.
I feel like you'd create a new tier. Like I'm bringing it back to Tiger Woods. Like you'd be Badminton Jones. You'd be like, everyone's like, he's so good at badminton.
And now we all love badminton.
How does he do it? And then you bring in a new badminton renaissance and you make $1 million on
Not like the last
endorsements.
badminton renaissance
that
fizzled out. No, this would be the new one.
There were several deaths. in the previous badminton.
It was a dark time.
Yeah, we went into the badminton dark ages. We don't know science.
It was bad.
No, it was a bad. They were wearing mittens, and that wasn't what was supposed to happen.
You're the bad boy of badminton.
I'm the badminton bad boy. I'm the Jersey Devil bad boy. Badminton bad boy.
You're the real shuttlecock of the walk.
I'm the shuttlecock of the walk, baby. And here are my feathers. I'm a rooster. I'm a badminton player. That's the trick. What if I was a badminton playing rooster and I made a lot? My money was, I was rich with seeds.
He wears a disguise to look like human guys, but he's not a man. He plays badminton.
Badminton, boo.
Good idea, bad idea. This is a good idea.
Badminton, boo.
Badminton, boo. So you're saying that you would pull a Happy Gilmore?
I would do my best.
I'd be badminton.
If you just fake it enough, people will be like, "Wow, he's really serious about his badminton," and the fact that he's definitely a human and not a chicken in a human costume.
What if you were a drone?
What if the shuttlecock was a drone, and you're fucking hitting a drone with your badminton racket?
See, I'm gonna go a different way.
Okay.
You are famous as a badminton player.
Yes.
Because you've strapped a badminton racket to a drone, and you're so good at controlling that drone, you can beat anyone at badminton with your drone, and you're sitting there with your VR headset. Looking out the eyes.
Future of competitive sports.
But your gimmick is that your badminton drone has a fleshlight strapped to it.
So if the shuttlecock gets too fucking saucy,
it goes right inside.
It goes right inside.
And they're like, that's why it's called a shuttlecock.
And everyone's like, I really love badminton, guys. I didn't know badminton could be like this.
I don't know if everyone would be like that.
Some people would be like,
that's lewd. That's lewd, rude, and socially unacceptable.
Lewd, rude, and to do.
Yeah? You having fun with words there?
I didn't get there.
You having some fun?
Lewd, crude, and
Keep
ready for nudes.
Okay.
Says the shuttlecock.
I think that like new sports tracking equipment would be invented, like a webcam inside the birdie. Inside, yeah. So
it is called a birdie, isn't it?
It is called a birdie.
What is the shuttlecock?
The shuttlecock is the racket, I believe.
No. Really?
To the books. A cork to which feathers are attached to form a cone shape. We were right.
Is both?
You can call it the birdie, but it is a shuttlecock.
Hooray.
Oh, thank God.
I love it.
People have also searched for a racket, goggles, tennis balls, bicycles. Now,
badminton on bikes.
What images would you associate with each of these things, Jimmy?
Tell me them again, and I'll tell you one by one.
Racket.
And Clank. It's Racket and Clank.
No. Be serious.
That's Ratchet and Clank. I fucked up. A racket, like tennis racket.
Okay. Goggles.
Safety goggles, like the goggles do nothing goggles.
Tennis ball.
A 3-pack of them.
And bicycle.
A bicycle.
Yeah, just a bike, right? Now, what if one of these was just sunglasses? They say goggles are just sunglasses.
That's just a lie.
What the fuck? Because racket, yes, tennis racket, tennis ball, just one singular ball, and a bicycle. Great. It's a bicycle. But goggles is just a series of Blues Brothers-esque sunglasses. Come on, Google.
So you're
supposed to take over the world.
You are the chosen one.
You are the chosen one, and you've left us hanging with your Google searches.
Your Google goggles.
God, I got mad.
You got mad about the Google goggles.
I got mad about the Google goggles.
Google goggles.
Danny won his binky Google goggles.
Google goggles.
Masters of nothing. Cool.
Holy shit.
Cool. I would be badminton. I would be so good at badminton.
I would get a remote control drone and I'd be the best at badminton.
Because how many people are unknown baseball players. A lot. Each team.
I mean, unknown is kind of, it's kind of like if you're in the major leagues, like
counterintuitive,
known.
Sure. But I guess what I'm saying is like on what it's saying, since this is from Sam's Internet Mile, just like not the ones getting traded around. We're not talking free agents here. We're talking the career team member who's like, yeah, I've been on this team for 8 years. I'm looking forward to retirement.
That's the thing about sports I don't like. It's like if I want to like, and I also don't really understand because people are like, yeah, my hometown is my sport town usually. It's funny how that works. And, but then like the teams themselves are constantly changing, but not even because like teams have to change, sure, because influx and outflux, but the outflux is often just swapping people around for money. And it's like, well,
by all accounts, it makes little sense.
I don't like it.
A comic book author that I saw speak once talked about equating sports to superhero stories and therefore myths and legends of Greek times. And it's not so much what it started. Like sports has changed, right? But there's still drama. And there's still titans, and there's still, fantastic feats to be witnessed. And that's what captures people. And so it's not really so much who's playing for who. That is just a part of the drama of it. It becomes more dramatic. And that's what people are enraptured with. So
and then Jose Canseco cheats on Mark McGuire, and then
cheats on him. They were together romantically.
Yeah, and then the audience is like,
oh, it's a soap opera. It's a soap ball.
Soap ball. Get your soap balls. Everyone, hit the soap ball with your soap bat.
Are we both badminton boys?
Yeah, I'm a badminton boy.
Let's play against each other.
Okay. Boop.
I actually like badminton. Boop. I remember playing it in high school.
That's Pong. I'm playing Pong.
You're playing mental Pong.
But I bipped twice.
You did bip. You bipped when you should have bopped, Jimmy.
I think I played badminton in perhaps junior high. I don't know. Maybe.
What's our next segment?
It's Marry, Fuck, Kill Actually this time.
No more false starts.
Fakesies. This is a segment where we marry one thing, fuck a second thing, and kill a third thing.
We need guests.
What?
To keep us honest. To keep us on course.
I think we're doing great. I think the audience
really
is so happy.
We are doing really good.
I have a really good Marry, Fuck, Kill.
Oh, do you?
I think so.
You've been sitting on this one a while?
No, I just found it, and I'm very happy about it. And we're in a real silly mood, so I think it's going to go great. So we have Marry, Fuck, Kill, food, sleep, or internet. Marry, Fuck, Kill.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me, the most interesting part about this is the kill.
Right.
Because I feel like all three of these things, like, I feel like to live, you gotta kill internet, but I don't want to. So we're gonna see what happens.
Kill your heroes.
Oh, my internet heroes.
Oh, boy.
My internet heroes, like Sparkplug Jones and Ethernet Cable Elliot.
Johnny Mnemonic is
an internet hero. Bob from Reboot.
Ah, yes. Yeah. The Guardian.
Yeah.
Bob the Guardian.
And Bob from Bob's Burgers.
Lawnmower Man is a big internet hero of mine. At least Lawnmower Man 2.
Sure. Who else was on the Ding Dang? Johnny Quest, the 3D one.
Johnny Quest Junior?
I think it was a Real Adventures of Johnny Quest.
Real Adventures of Johnny Quest. I'm thinking of James Bond Jr. My bad.
He was a son, but also a spy.
He's a spyson.
Spyson.
Heroes of Sleep. Rip Van Winkle.
Garfield.
Homer, probably.
The narcoleptic woman, Jose Canseco?
Yeah, sure.
The narcoleptic woman from Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo. She kept falling asleep.
A titan in the world of sleep. The stories will be read and written about her for years to come.
Mattress discount center.
Oh,
mascot.
Mancini?
Mancini.
Mancini.
Yeah. Mancini. Last name Sleep World.
Or your mattress is free. Leela. And also Purple.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Three Bears.
Yeah,
titans of sleep.
They loved. They knew how best they wanted to sleep.
Sleep powerhouses.
Yeah.
Heroes of food.
Garfield.
Fuck.
The guy from Man vs. Food.
He is a good one. I'm thinking specifically of Bam. What's his name?
Margera?
No.
Oh, Emeril Lagasse.
Emeril Lagasse. Thank you. And by extension, and not Enzo. From Futurama.
Oh, yeah. Flavors unknown. Bam. Wham.
Spice Weasel.
The woman. What's the woman? Rachel.
Dratch?
No. The cooking one. The chef.
Maddow?
No. Wow. No. Rachel. Is it not just Rachel Ray?
Rachel Ray.
Yeah, she got a big smile.
So we're talking celebrity chefs,
but also we're talking about celebrity eaters. Mm-hmm. The Kobayashi.
I was just about to say Kobayashi.
The old woman who swallowed a fly.
The Pillsbury Doughboy.
The Pillsbury Doughboy.
The Hamburger Helper Hand.
Bob, Big Boy. What's it? Big, the burger one. The Burger Boy.
Bob's Big Boy. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Also, Bob's Burgers. Why not?
Yeah.
Titan of food.
Yeah, he's the one. And Jimmy
Chef Jack from Jack in the Box, who cooks all my meals these days.
Is that your one? Is that
my
the
Titan
chef?
of food? He's my chef. Also, Chef Drone.
Ronald Dronald. He's a drone.
Black Mirror.
And everyone's favorite chef, Black Mirror.
Titan of food. All right. I'm going to marry food because it's my one vice and I must have it to...
Is it your one vice?
I have a few vices, but it is my main vice. It's my main squeeze.
Ooh, like squeezy ketchup. That's a food?
I definitely eat to reduce stress. I stress eat, and I stay relatively healthy, but I will pound a pint of ice cream.
You do that.
Jimmy once described it as, that's the Dane special.
Well, you never come home with one pint. It's always, I don't know if there's a deal. There's probably a deal, but you got like 2 pints.
Yeah.
That you don't eat both pints at once.
Oh, thank God.
That would be too much.
That's too much.
Like I'd
get sick.
I can't, for me, ice cream, I can't eat very much of it at once.
You lucky devil.
I'm lactose intolerant, but also just like, it's just so sweet. Like I could eat like a whole cheesecake.
Sure.
I'm sorry, not a whole cheesecake, but a whole big ass fucking serving of cheesecake.
Yeah. You can have seconds in cheesecake.
But I can't, like, ice cream, I don't know, something about it, it's just like, it's just so unfiltered sweet.
Yeah.
For me, and I don't know, but like, so I see, but it feels like the norm is to just get a B and J's and fucking J.O. with your B and J's.
Never have I ever.
Eat the whole thing.
Never have I ever jacked off while eating a pint of Chubby Hubby.
Not yet.
Not yet. That's true. I've not hit the bottom of that ice cream barrel.
It's a lot of ice cream to go.
We got another school year coming up. Who knows? So I'm gonna marry food.
Okay.
I'm not gonna fuck the internet.
Come on.
I am gonna kill the internet. I'm not gonna fuck the internet because the internet's disgusting.
But so many good things have happened.
Fine, but I think I think the world would be able to exist without it. I do think that we would revert to some form.
Do we still have drones?
Yes, of course we have drones. Yes, forever. Drones forever.
Okay.
Even if they're powered by bees, they'd still be drones.
That would be so cute. We've harnessed the power of bees, and instead of just having bees lift things, we're having the bees lift a drone, and the drone is lifting something.
That's right.
Like a buff-ass bees.
Like a badminton racket.
Yeah.
Or a fleshlight.
That I ordered on the not internet.
So I'm gonna kill the internet. And all the toxicity that it has with it. All the good things too, sure. But we'll rebuild. We'll rebuild
a new intranet.
We'll have different pages on our front door that people can come over and write things on anonymously.
And then we'll just check it later.
Yeah, that's right.
It'll be great.
Notifications on our corded phone, our landline, our rotaries.
Painted in blood.
In blood. Passover. And then I'm going to fuck sleep.
Oh.
And it's going to be a slow, sleepy time.
You're going to fall asleep.
Yeah.
I did that once.
But it might... What did you do
I fell asleep.
Exactly?
I was trying to have intercourse with a woman.
Okay, and you fell asleep during
both of us. Well, we didn't get that far.
Yeah.
But I woke up in the morning and I was just like, oh, man.
Oh, it didn't happen. I'm disappointed.
We both like took a second to rest and then it was morning.
Oh. Yeah, then it can be disappointing.
It was fine.
I mean, I've definitely fallen asleep while making out.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because I had a summer job that I had to be at 7 a.m. And as a 19, 20-year-old young man, that was tough. It's still tough.
It's
Who
not.
am I kidding?
You gotta be somewhere at 7? Fuck.
Yeah.
You gotta wake up at 6:45.
That was the period of time where I discovered what each breakfast item on the BK menu tasted like.
Ooh.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't great. Felt pretty bad the rest of the day.
Every day I felt sick and I didn't know why.
I didn't know why. Go, Jimmy, go.
Oh, this is real tough. I think... God.
You had so much
I don't
time
know.
to think.
I'm gonna kill sleep.
Oh, okay.
I wish I didn't need sleep.
So you're going to kill it.
So I'm gonna kill it. And I guess I'll just have to be fine.
You'll be fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't know why humans have evolved in this way where we fucking need sleep. It's stupid. Sharks don't need sleep. They're fine.
Don't they?
No, they don't. Sharks don't sleep. They
they?
can't because they'll die.
I thought they kept swimming through sleep. They slept and swam.
If that is the truth, that is news to me. But there's a lot of things that just don't need sleep. Like, I don't know, but like...
Water bears?
Water bears, that's right.
Tardigrades?
Tartar bears. Tartar sauce bears. I think that means I'm marrying the internet. Because I do so many things on the internet. And I've met so many people on the internet. And there's so many places that you could get married on the internet. Like Second Life... the World of Warcraft.
Can you get married in World of Warcraft?
Sure. I mean, not like by game rules, but the people have had weddings.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like in Second Life, I'd imagine there's a way to get married.
I mean, just stats wise, probably not. I feel like you can make a place to do it. Like, because in Second Life, I don't know how the fuck Second Life works, but you can make objects. So you can make an altar. You can make yourself into a suit or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm going to fuck food.
Yeah.
How many foods could I fuck?
Bagels.
That's one type of food. Donut. 2. Just cheating.
Like a cannoli.
Like a cannoli. 3. But not that hot, though. Spaghetti?
Are cannolis hot?
I don't know.
Cannolis are not hot.
You could fuck... You could fuck a pasta?
You could fuck an American pie.
I get it.
Hey.
Remember what flavor it was. Jizz.
It was apple pie.
It was jizz.
It was jizz-flavored pie. It became jizz.
Did you learn about sharks?
Shark species that need to swim constantly to keep water moving over their gills seem to have active periods and restful periods, rather than undergoing deep sleep like we do. They seem to be sleep swimming, with parts of their brains less active or resting, while the shark remains swimming.
That's buck wild. I didn't know that.
Nah, you do. Hey, masters of nothing, we just mastered shark sleep.
That's the real name of the podcast. Shark sleep.
We'll never be completely inactive. Just parts of us will shut down during the podcast.
You'll know.
Like our humor centers.
Humor centers shutting down. I think that means the podcast is over, very seriously.
The actuarial tables show us that the podcast is over.
My abacus dictates that the time is up.
Normally, I would make a dick joke when you say dictate, but I won't because my humor centers have been shut down.
That would be very funny.
Let's turn them back on now. I'm scared. Jimmy, I'm scared. I don't know what to do with myself.
Okay.
Hey! Thank you all for joining us in the hot tub here at Anytown, USA on this balmy ass autumn evening.
Yeah.
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 If you have any would you rathers for us, please send them to us via Facebook. You can find them there.
Us there.
You can find them there also. You can look for would you rathers.
Probably just email us.
You can email us.
We're available everywhere. But I'm sure
PJC cast at gmail.com.
Once again,
the PJC cast at gmail.com.
The PJC cast. T is in turtle. H is in turtle. E is in turtle.
What?
PJC cast.
Oh, you were trying to spell it and you kept saying turtle.
That's the joke.
Got it.
We're a turtle-based economy.
One of my favorite episodes of our podcast is Kelsey Grammer Eats Dogs. So if you haven't listened to that one, go back and take a listen. It's my favorite episode.
For fuck's sake.
It's talking about Mark Wahlberg.
I think that this episode might be one of my new favorite episodes. It's been funny for me.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
We started off strong and ended questionably even stronger.
What is strength?
It's more about endurance.
You can find us on all the social media platforms. You can give us money on Patreon if you want to do that. We'll send you more content every month that you can listen to with your ears. I'd like to thank Brad T. Jonas for our cover art. I would like to thank Jordan from the band, The Contaminants, for our theme music.
It's beautiful.
You can find both of them on Facebook and Instagram. I think that's it, huh?
I like it. I love it.
Okay.
I want some more of it. Another podcast.
Let's do another show. Let's do a whole nother. We're rebranding. We're the Nothing Masters. My name's Dane.
I'm Jimmy.
Have a good night and get home safe.
Because nothing really masters.
Oh, God. It writes itself. Tummy taps.
Bam.